right, this is episode 5 of Rest in Weeb. Oh my god.
Oh, we're resting in Weebs now?
Rest in Weeb. This is your co-host Savvy, aka Savvy Vibes. With me today is...
Cursed Hero.
There we go. I like that name, bro. It's growing on me.
Yeah.
So we're going to get straight to the point.
It's going to get easier to do this.
Let's just rank pre-time skip One Piece arcs.
Whoop, whoop.
So we each get one S tier and one F tier.
Okay, we got to both agree, or are we doing our own separate?
So we each get one S tier.
We each get one S tier.
And we each get one F tier.
Wonderful.
Everything else we
one
can...
F tier? Oh, I'm fucking ready.
And we each can negotiate where everything else goes, you know. But
so, like, lawyer games, defend this, sir?
Yeah, so...
It should be.
Let's start with... Let's go in order. Let's start with Alabasta.
Okay, so that's
the very first one.
Now I see the screen.
Very first one. Where do you want to place Alabasta? I think Alabasta is a pretty average arc. I think it's average. I think it's our first big arc, so there's, you know...
It set the precedence for a big arc.
It did.
Yeah.
And if you watch future arcs, a lot of it copy and pasted.
Yeah,
absolutely. From Alabasta. And you see
Dressrosa.
Dressrosa being a big one.
Dressrosa being the main one.
You know, you still can see a lot of elements in other arcs.
Absolutely.
You know, but Dressrosa is...
The time clocks.
Yeah, but Dressrosa is a good example of copy and paste.
Yeah.
What do you think of Alabasta?
I believe Alabasta is minimum top of A.
Really? Top of A?
Top of A.
All right.
We got the introduction to the poneglyphs.
That's true.
We got Crocodile, which was basically a James Bond villain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We got Miss All Stay Sunday.
You know,
they need to bring back her hat.
Yeah, I do like the hat. The hat's pretty solid on her.
Yeah.
I'll agree with A tier for now, but I might
I also have been... I haven't been rewatching it, but I have been listening to a YouTuber talk about how she really likes Toto. It's not Kuzan, it's... What's Vivi's friend's uncle's name or dad's name?
The guy with the hair?
The guy with the... That's like... The guy that's out in the desert looking for the water by himself.
Yeah.
How he's like such an important character, and he's like one of her top 5 favorite characters. The YouTuber is Murphy Napier.
Okay.
If you guys haven't seen her...
Shout out.
She will never know who I am, and that's okay.
Hey, you never know, dude.
Right?
You never know.
Yeah, she started One Piece like maybe less than 2 years ago. Already caught up, doing videos. I love her videos on One Piece. She also just read Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Alabasta does set a lot of modern stuff for One Piece.
Plus, I just love the way that fight ends with Luffy and Gum Storm.
Alabasta's probably the arc I've seen
the least amount of...
No, the most. I've watched Alabasta a lot.
Oh, really?
Because Alabasta's usually where I stop with One Piece.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
You know, I feel like everyone always says
4K. They didn't know where they were gonna end, so they ended after that.
I feel like a lot of people say, "Oh, get through Arlong Park," whether or not to see if you like One Piece.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit.
I feel like that would be the case if it was easy for you to get into One. Into One Piece. Easy. You are willing to get into anime easily.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because the story doesn't really get you until we beat Crocodile.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel like you should at least try to get to Alabasta.
Yeah.
If you don't like Alabasta, you're not liking this arc. I feel like you have justification to stop watching.
I do want to say I want you to reserve your I don't like this, that on Alabasta until after Alabasta, once everybody leaves.
Okay.
Because that... I got the tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's move on to the next one is Amazon Lily. I feel like this is a good arc.
Amazon Lily is good, but honestly, for me personally, it's C tier.
I was gonna go with average. It's average. Not a lot happens, but a lot is established.
I just came and on Amazon Lily. You just come off of one of the fucking highest drops ever, and like not in a bad way. Like the world just shifts and changes, and you need to get somewhere else. So it almost feels on Amazon Lily almost feels like it's in the way.
You know, and it's hard to continue. Like you said, it's right after Marineford. Right.
Amazon Lily's before Marineford.
Oh shit!
Because we go Amazon, then Impel, then Marineford.
That's where I got confused. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It is average.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not much to say to it. I was thinking the return, like
Return to Sabaody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nah, you good.
Arlong Park is the next one.
Arlong.
I feel like Arlong is a solid A.
Yeah. Also an A.
I feel like it establishes a lot of the things that make these characters likable.
Yes.
Makes the crew feel like a crew.
It starts you on the I'm gonna get pissed at Usopp every time he fights, but when he wins, I'm gonna be cheering the fucking loudest.
Yeah, this establishes, I guess you could say, tropes for the characters.
Yes.
It's the bread and butter of these characters, man.
Of the ones that we have so far, so there are East Blue 5.
But does it go before or after Alabasta?
Alabasta's easily topping Arlong.
Wow.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I feel like
Alabasta, we just got more characters that we can interact with, and I will say this for fucking ever, I love Zoro and Chopper's interactions.
I do too.
So anytime we get specific conversations between them two, like in Alabasta, Chopper asked Zoro, hey, so you guys are all fucking strong and shit, why are you following Luffy? Because Chopper had just joined the crew, so he doesn't really know everybody all that well yet.
Yeah.
And he's all like, aren't you guys supposed to be a team? And he's all like, well, yeah, but teams don't mean that you hold my hand while I'm doing this. It means that I know you're going to do that, and you know I'm going to do this. So we're going to reach our goal together.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's crazy
it doesn't,
good.
What I feel like Arlong Park establishes that they are a crew, but that doesn't mean they always work well together.
Yeah.
You know, they are different people with their different personalities and ideals.
Yeah, like literally they're a small crew.
Yeah, and I feel like it establishes that idea right away that they just don't agree on everything. They don't have to, but at the end of the day, you know, Luffy is their captain. They got to... later down the road, we'll see that harder.
Oh, absolutely.
But I feel like Arlong starts sprinkling that idea in.
Yeah. And obviously, you're not gonna. One of the reasons why Arlong is so high up is because of Nami's backstory.
Nami's backstory is phenomenal, dude.
Oh, bro, I love it.
It's such a good backstory. Every time I've rewatched like pre-time skip a lot more than anything else.
Yeah.
That one always gets me.
It's
so good, dude.
I like what they did with the live action. I don't love the way how they did it, but it is what it is. They're gonna do.
That's the thing with live action. Where I feel like not everything should be adapted into live action.
Yes, and not everything should be exactly the way that you remember it, because then it's just
you do with live action
3D
have to accept the fact that things will be cut.
Yeah,
stories need to be told faster or in different ways to make
pacing, sense. Yeah. That's why
they don't have
why the One Piece by Wit Studios is gonna be fucking great. That pacing is gonna go crazy. I can't wait to see Nami's backstory on that.
Me too.
Oh man, I hope they show the the blood.
Yeah. Najiko is a really good character.
Yes.
For what little screen time we have.
Yeah.
It establishes a lot about this character very fast.
Because she doesn't use Nami's character as a crutch.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Nothing's
to boost her character.
Yeah, it's I like that we don't get a full backstory to her.
Yeah.
I like that she's just who she told us she was. She was an ex-Marine. Right.
Oh, that's Bellamere.
Who motherfucking my god?
Najiko's the sister.
Oh my god. Ignore everything I just fucking said.
You
Holy
mean replace,
shit.
You mean
swap my
Bellamere.
names. Bellamere. Right. Ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Ex-Marine.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that makes more sense.
I get
now it makes more sense. ex-Marine, blah, 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 adoptive, right.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
One of the only reasons I want to know more about Bellamere is to know what kingdom Nami's from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which leads into other theories.
Right? She's a princess.
Yeah.
She's the Willa D. Also.
Other theories.
This, that, and the other. Right, what do we
My
got
bad.
next?
Bellamere. Baratier.
Ooh, Baratier? Fuck. Yeah, we're going to throw a lot of A's in this bitch.
I don't think Baratier is an A.
You don't think Baratier is an A? Alright, convince me. Tell me why it's going in F.
I think... No, I just think it's a B.
B for Baratier? Okay, damn it. You convinced me.
I think it's just that simple. There's not a lot going on.
Not a lot going on?
I don't think there's a lot... with an exception...
you know it. I know exactly what exception you're talking about now because you know how I'm looking at you.
Right. I feel like...
Take Mihawk out of the equation, I would say Baratier is probably a C.
Exactly my point. I feel like we get more growth for Zoro than anything else.
Yeah.
Right. This like fucking random pyre hunter, and then you kind of get his motivation and the looming god that is Mihawk himself.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say what I wasn't. Again, not a complaint. Live action is going to cut whatever they want and need to. And I do not miss Don Krieg. But I miss how Luffy fighting Don Krieg made Sanji realize...
Yeah.
Or Zeph basically told him the brave men of the seas are those that see the danger and still run at it. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the quote exactly. But that moment right there... I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like with live action, we do lose some of the sauce.
Yeah.
With Sanji in particular.
Yeah, we don't season as much.
Yeah, it's just like the Don Krieg fight was kind of pivotal on convincing Sanji big time.
Yes.
You know, and we really don't get that now.
Yeah, Gin is literally there for 3 minutes tops.
Yeah, you know, and I get it. You got to, substitute. You got to focus. It's way more expensive than animation.
Right.
You know, but
I'm just glad Pearl, the only moment we saw him was on his fucking face.
Yeah.
Dead on the ground.
I do like the way they got around it, though.
Yeah.
They just made Mihawk murk everybody.
It
instead.
was still great. It still showcased that sauce for Mihawk.
Yeah.
It's not that it took sauce away. I think that they're just more directing the sauce.
Yeah,
where they want to put it.
It was very creative. I'll give them that, but I do feel like we lose a little bit.
Just killing time.
Yeah, but I do think it's a B. I think it's average.
Fuck. All right, you talked me in.
Yep. Okay.
Which is funny because Baratier is. I know people say Arlong Park is where you'll love One Piece. Baratier is where I fell in love with One Piece.
You know, for me, I just like the goofiness early on. Like,
yeah,
I think
so you got there in Orangetown.
Yeah,
with Buggy.
That damn dog, man.
Oh, Choo Choo.
That damn dog, man. So the next one is Drum Island.
Drum?
Yeah, Drum Island is probably on top of Nami's backstory.
The saddest.
The saddest. It is.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 2.
Chopper's.
So many people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with that dog?"
Chopper has one of the saddest backstories, dude.
It's
up there, man.
Yeah.
It's bad. What's his name?
Dr. Hyoluk.
There it is.
Yep. I love that man. When does a man die? When he is blown up by explosives? No. When he is forced to be fed poison? No. A man only dies when he is forgotten.
Yeah.
That shit's powerful.
It's gas, bro. And like who is he carrying? Zoro and Nami up the mountain?
Nope. Luffy going up that fucking I think it was like 5 kilometers tall mountain. And it was Nami and Sanji.
Nami and Sanji, that's what it was.
Yeah. I like the anime that he drops Sanji. So he has to like catch him with his mouth. Pause. But the way that they animate his hands.
Yeah.
As he's climbing up, and he slides down too.
I also
Just
like,
bloody.
you can tell that he's getting like frostbitten.
Yeah.
Like that part's really intense, man. Like he's genuinely suffering.
Yeah, no.
He only has one option, and that's just to
go up.
Just literally just to go.
Or Nami dies.
Yeah, dude. There's what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
So that's Drum Island. So I think it's
Wapol is an L. That does bring it down for me.
Wobble fucking sucks. The movie version of Drum Island.
Oh my god, with his brother.
Makes it even worse.
That was so dumb. Why is Frankie there?
Dude, I was so confused. I'm like, yo, is that Frankie?
Why is Frankie there?
What the fuck? So Drum Island, I think, is better than the Baratier, but I don't think it's A tier.
Drum Island, just because of the movie you reminded me, is top of C.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do top C. Okay.
Annie's
Lobby. This is...
Take it away.
Dude, I feel like everyone and their mother already knows where this arc belongs to.
Okay, I'm actually going to stop right here. I put Annie's Lobby and Water 7 in one arc. I know a lot of people don't, but that's just me.
Unfortunately, this list separates both of them.
This list does separate it, so I will...
And the reason this list was chosen because it's easier to tell what we're looking at. Mm-hmm. The other images were...
really blurry.
Or were cover of the volume covers.
Oh.
And they were hard to tell what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So...
Annie's Lobby.
I'm more than willing to combine both of them because I feel like they are the same arc. Oh, through and through. But I think Annie's Lobby is an F tier, bro.
Alone, I could agree.
No, Annie's Lobby is S tier.
Absolutely not.
It's a fucking S tier, dude.
I will not fall until I have defeated you.
Annie's Lobbies is probably one of the best arcs pre-time skip, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking really good. He really is a masterclass at telling the story there.
It is a climax before we know the bigger picture of the story. If it was a standalone story, it could have been. It could have been its own story. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
its own little fucking.
With like,
I mean, that's literally the point of an arc. It's its own story in the whole magnanimous idea.
I think it's like the way it's handled. Like, so just Robin just joins the crew.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about her.
Wait, that's still Water 7. Annie's Lobby is like once we get to
Tower of Justice. I know that's where I'm going with this.
Right. That's why I usually combine them into one arc.
I mean, unfortunately, they're separate here, so we got to pick and choose.
Agreed.
I just think the build up to Annie's Lobby, knowing nothing about about the character.
Yeah.
You know, we finally see the repercussions of her and the world's actions.
Yes.
You know,
and why she's always so not silent
but distant.
Yes.
Very distant.
Yes.
Very. She does not.
She always does her own thing.
Yeah,
she's with them because they're basically her travel mates.
Yeah, it just benefits her being there.
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit the crew.
Yep. But Annie's Lobby changes all of that.
I think Annie's Lobbies is an easy S tier, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy S tier.
Alright, that's your S?
I'll put that as my S.
Okay.
So next one is Impel Down.
S.
Damn, that like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was either going to be a Sabaody or Impel, and I was like, whichever one comes first.
I don't disagree. I think Impel is very good. I like the reintroduction of Croc.
Buggy. Our Lord and Savior has returned once again from the depths of hell. Level 2.
Buggy.
Level 1. Level 1. So we find Buggy in level 1, right? No.
2?
It was.
Anyway, he's there.
Yes.
I think.
I fucking love how they do the little recap. Oh, yeah, you forgot what happened to this guy, right? So these are his powers. He got caught looking for Captain John's treasure.
Yeah.
And he went into a mine filled with Marines. So they took him to jail. And we're here now. All right, recap over. And I was like, bro, yes.
I think this might be a hot take. Maybe not a hot take, but I think Buggy not being there
A gasp.
would have brought the arc down. I think
Absolutely.
I think Buggy being there makes this arc what it is. Right.
I could see that 100%.
I feel like
because
Buggy adds a lot.
Luffy would not have made it anywhere near as far as he did without Buggy.
I know Buggy's kind of like a comic relief, quote unquote. Right.
Buggy is the troll god.
It just his interactions, the way he, no one takes him seriously. Like
He falls upward.
yeah, right. Which leads me to the other character with Bon Clay.
Right. Bon Chan.
It's kind of weird to he does it with Robin, right?
Yeah.
Where he turns antagonist or
To a friend.
And he does it with Bon Clay. And
Yup.
dude, it's so fucking good.
Okay. If y'all didn't know, look up the cover story. Spoiler, Bon Clay's still here with us. We don't know when we're going to get him back. Probably in Impel Down 2.0. I don't know if we're going to see it. Part of me wants Cross Guild to just be a cover story breaking out Impel Down people.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so we get Dofi again. We're going to get a couple of other these cats. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Bonchan. I don't know who else they have on Impel right now, actually.
I like what makes Impel Down so interesting is he's and continuing with the arcs forward is he's got a whole temporary crew right now.
Yeah.
And it's sick.
Yeah.
Bro.
Luffy has always said he cannot do anything on his own. He relies on his friends. So all he has to worry about is what he needs to do, which is kick whoever's ass is in front of him.
And it's very prevalent.
Yep.
Very prevalent that he literally cannot get where he goes without people.
Nah, at all. He can't build a boat. He can't cook.
So that's straight S tier.
Absolute
okay, so that's
heat.
You're more than welcome to change your S tier.
Okay,
but
good.
we each get one.
Do we get one mulligan, or we just want to swap?
We can just swap. We just have to swap it.
Okay.
Next one is Jaya.
Jaya.
I won't go into too much detail
I
about
absolutely knew where this was going.
Weird, complicated history with Jaya. I won't get into it, but I think Jaya's good.
Jaya is good.
I think that it is underlooked. It has some weird...
easily overlooked, yeah.
It has some weird pacing issues for sure. But I think that... I mean, in hindsight, obviously, Jaya is very important.
Yeah. Literally for the same reason that Skypiea is.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's
which is going to be the other one coming up.
Yeah.
But I think Jaya is what fans would have wanted now versus then, if that makes sense. This huge lore reveal, backstory and all this shit. Does that make sense? It's what fans want now.
Yeah.
But we got then.
Yeah, and we didn't understand it.
Yeah, we didn't understand it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. I got you now. So we're giving all this information. We know who the guy eating the pie is.
Yeah, it's all laid out for us.
Yeah, he gives out this crazy ass speech while drinking rum, sitting down in the middle of the street while Zoro and Luffy are getting their faces caved in.
Will we ever get this kind of story again in One Piece? I think so, but I think
we could get them.
I don't think it'll be as prevalent as Jaya.
No.
I think it'll be a few...
There are 3 characters that I think that could possibly have this kind of impact. Scopper Goban, if he's ever going to show up again. The Prince or the King of the Giants, I forget whichever he was, Loki. And whoever the first person we meet on Lodestar is if we go there.
Okay. So where do you rank Jaya?
Jaya, I put top of B.
Yeah, I think so too.
BB. And I'm going to say it's because of Bellamy, because it's not. It's because of BB.
Next one is Little Garden.
I love Little Garden. Little Garden's fun.
It's fun.
That one's underrated.
Yeah, I agree. It's our
introduction to Mr. 3.
In our first big interaction with giants.
Yes. Yeah, we meet our...
Also,
giant captains? Giant pirate captains, yeah.
how insane Zoro is. Like this guy's really willing to end it all.
I mean, it's just a leg or 3.
You know, you're not recovering from that, my guy. You know.
They didn't have a doctor on the ship yet. That's true.
You know.
But he at least would have killed Mr. 3. So yeah, fuck it.
You know, I think it's a fun arc. It's like
really fun.
It's pre time skip like shenanigans.
I liked. Okay, which one of the two is your favorite giant? Dory or Broggy?
Dory's the fatter one, right?
Dory is the one with the axe. Yes.
Yeah, I like Dory.
You like Dory? I like Broggy.
I like Dory.
I like Broggy. He just looks cool. I like axes and all that. I like swords.
And again, it's one of those arcs that, like, in hindsight,
it's pretty important.
It's pretty fucking important in hindsight now.
We get the information about the fact that there's giants out in the world, and they're out here living friggin' buttloads of years. So, they've been fighting for at least over 100, which means they are at least over 100.
I think it's better than the Baratier. So
that is a hot take, but is it better than Jaya?
I don't think it's better than Jaya.
All right. I don't mind. Hey, bro. It beats here. I love it. Little Garden, let's go.
I'll throw it an A. This one is...
Because we also do get Mr. 5 and, what was it, Miss Valentine? Yeah. Usopp and Karoo, MVPs. Alright, sorry.
This one is going to be...
Long Ring, Long Land.
If it wasn't for Ennie's Lobby, this would be my S tier, bro. Bro, people hate on this arc so much.
Dog, just because of the anime.
Bro, I don't give a shit.
I swear.
I think both.
Wit better do my shit justice.
I fucking love this arc, dude.
This shit is hilarious.
It is so much fun. Like,
this is the canon version of G8, which is a hot take, but I mean it in the comedic way. It is fucking funny.
Look, if you think Long Ring Island sucks, you suck, bro. It's fucking good, bro.
If you think Long Ring sucks, you just don't understand.
I genuinely think you don't understand, and you're really just in it for the fights.
Yeah.
Bro.
Which, Afro Luffy, come on, that's it. That's all you need. Though it's not the beginning, we should have known that Zoro's racist from that fight alone.
That's a whole other... That's a whole other conversation.
He was a little too mad.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
One, that Usopp was his ring coach.
Yeah.
Two, the Afro. He's like, what the hell is that?
I really like.
But Zoro likes Luffy now in his new form. I don't know.
What's that stupid soccer thing they play with Zoro, Sanji, and?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's so much fun.
That looks so sick. Honestly, I would not mind playing that. I just don't want to be the ball.
Yeah, dude, that thing is so much fun to watch, dude. I don't. It even.
Did you watch the little YouTube remakes?
Yeah, the reanimation.
Oh my god, that shit was gorgeous.
Also, Foxy is one of the fucking best characters, dude.
Yeah, he's such a great character that he made it into the fillers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Foxy's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
dude.
usually filler characters just get small cameos in the backgrounds of fucking. Maybe big events.
I remember, like, someone's like, "Oh,
but Foxy actually went into the fillers instead."
I thought Long Ring, whatever is, I thought it was a filler arc. I didn't know it was canon.
No.
Fuck you, bro.
Plus,
fuck you.
To top it off, we get Aokiji at the end.
Yeah.
My fucking mans.
So, if you had to rank it, where are you putting it?
Long Ring, Long Land, bottom of A.
I'll give you bottom A.
Yeah.
I'll give you bottom A.
Oh, here's a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you think that if Garp had brought Aokiji around Luffy from a young age, he would have actually been a Marine?
Maybe. Knowing Luffy now.
Because Kuzan's cool, so Luffy would have thought he's cool. One of the major reasons that he went with Shanks' route is because Shanks was cool. This was an 8-year-old Luffy. He doesn't know shit.
So hold on. Where were these anime theories when I was asking you like last week, 2 weeks ago?
I just saw the thumbnail when I was scrolling YouTube.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, it's an library. No, not a library. O'Hara the Fox.
I kind of want to skip this
video.
Skip this next one That's kind of a big one.
Marineford? We could say Marineford for the end if you want.
I would like to do Skypiea just to get it out of the way.
Okay. Skypiea, I think, overtakes Alabasta for A tier.
Really?
Yes, and I almost say that with a heavy heart because I love Crocodile that fucking much.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
But Eneru, that rap god shit. So if y'all didn't know, Eneru or NL, it goes by either name really.
Prefer NL.
Yeah, he was based artistically off of Slim Shady, aka Marshall Mathers, aka better known as Eminem.
The worst rapper alive. Drake tops.
Bitch. It's called Fuck the Big Three. Motherfuckers big me.
Oh man. Okay, I think Skypiea. I didn't think you were gonna put Skypiea so high.
I also just fucking love how crazy the white sea is.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Like it's crazy. Like the Skywavers.
Again, I think Skypiea, just like Jayok, I mean, they're one and the same at this point, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot to Skypiea. It's established, just like Alabasta.
Yup.
Establishes a lot of tropes.
It establishes everything.
If
you think about it, you're not there yet. You don't know because you're jumping between Dressrosa and Egghead. But the Reverie. I know I've talked to you about this. I haven't told you everything.
Yeah, that's why we won't
pretty much
post for a long time.
But Skypiea sets up a lot for the world government, like just story wise.
No, I believe you. I believe you. If people don't know, I'm in Dressrosa, but I'm watching Egghead.
Yeah, because you're also reading the Egghead chapters.
I'm also reading Egghead chapters. Yeah.
And we also get Chopper's first 1v1 fight in Skypiea after he joins the crew.
There's some character designs in there. Like, they're like the most One Piece character designs in Skypiea.
Oh, Canis and the angel people?
Yeah, they're
so weird.
Some One Piece ass character designs. I don't think they're
honestly,
bad.
Part of me, this is me thinking now, I could kind of see how he could have been like, oh, inspired by Toriyama, because it's just like a wonky design.
Yeah,
it's like it's not. It's having fun with itself.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah,
they're weird.
So it's like this is out of place, right? No, this is completely normal.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you're gonna keep on hearing this. In hindsight, Skypiea is way more important to me, which than we think.
And Skypiea is one of the only times that we get a certain specific date. Because we don't know what time we're in. And then Skypiea, that backstory, it tells us 400 years ago. The only thing that we know in history is the void century started 900 years ago and ended 800 years ago. So there's that century right there, void. And then about another 400 years after that is when the backstory to Skypiea happens.
You ever thought about changing your name to Professor One Piece?
Professor One Piece.
Professor OP?
No, I have not.
You might have to consider it, bro.
Oh, man, that might be an alter ego.
So, yeah, maybe. I'm down for that. Let's do... Just, again, get out of the way. Let's do Water 7.
Water 7.
I think it's good. It's really hard to watch the Usopp and Luffy fight now. It's not in a bad way, but like
it hurts.
It hurts a lot. That one's a rough one to watch, dude.
In your first time watching, like I say, you are pissed at Usopp. But also, once you watch it again, or depending on, well, I don't want to say mature, but it's like if you understand some nuances better than most others, you could tell what's going on behind the scenes or whatever, and it's just how Usopp is feeling.
It just that's
distinguishing it from selfishness and whatnot.
You can tell that Luffy is not good in these situations. He's not.
Yeah.
It's something he literally tried fighting and punching through, and that wasn't the solution. He
tried. That's why he tried holding back, which ties back to Drum Island. Vivi taught Luffy what it means to be a captain. Sometimes you have to bow your head. to save your crewmates. Sometimes you have to not do what you want to do for the good of the crew.
Yeah, the betterment of the crew. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So he was trying to hold back from what he was saying for the betterment of the crew because he knew that he didn't mean it.
Yeah, Luffy fucked up big time. You know, that's how I see it. I think Usopp was in the wrong.
Usopp was in the wrong.
And very narrow-minded on his approach. Mm-hmm. But you can tell that a lot of this, not them being immature and
wrong sense of attachment.
Yeah, I agree. It's that one's really hard to watch now.
Yeah, and then
Frankie,
my boy.
That is a really good introduction to a character.
Okay. Before the Usopp fight, which was when all this Frankie stuff happened, you literally jumped us into the middle of the arc.
I did it on purpose.
But yeah. Okay. So, Arlong Park, we get the walk. And now we got the walk to Frankie House, which I hate that not enough people talk about. Because it is arguably better.
Yeah.
Just the walking parts.
Yeah.
Not the reasonings or what happens later. Those are about equal to me, personally.
I think
Usopp gets jumped, robbed, and he tries to go for the look back. He tries to come back around. He gets jumped again by Frankie himself this time because earlier it was just a bunch of his family.
You know, it's I think it establishes who Frankie is as a character really fast.
Yeah.
You know, he's made off to be like this, like, just like mob boss kind of scenario.
He's like a...
But he really isn't. He's really just trying to feed and protect his people.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a biker.
There's a reason they call him, you know, Big Brother Frankie.
He's a biker.
Yeah. You know, it's about family.
Yeah.
You know,
family.
I like Iceberg in this arc.
Iceberg is really good.
He's a really well-written character.
I like how he has the little mouse called Tyrannosaurus. Mm-hmm. It's so ironic. And then we get Square Usopp.
Oh my god, hold on. I know it's oh my god. Kaku.
Yes.
Kaku.
And then we get the strongest Boyd.
And look, and maybe we should have tied him in together, but obviously Water 7 leads into Ennie's lobby, right?
Yes.
But the twist.
Oh my god, it's one of the best twists in One Piece.
It's good.
The reveal. Even if you see it coming, you don't.
No,
there's no way you could have seen all of it coming. Maybe you could get him, maybe.
Look, they're played off as such background characters.
Yes.
Like they literally mean nothing to this arc, and then all of a sudden, yeah. By the way,
and then somebody was like, "Tilestone, no."
So
because there's Tilestone, there's that big loud super guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's the other guy that's always pushing his hair in. That was such a weird gag. I don't know if I like it or not. Because his hair, he'd always have a cowlick that he'd be pushing in, and then it would just appear somewhere else.
Paulie.
No, Paulie was cool.
I really like Paulie.
Yeah.
So if you had to rank Water 7, where are you putting it?
I know I just said this, but top of A.
Top of A. Okay.
Yeah.
Top of A. I can agree with that one.
Okay. The Frankie Luffy fight is fucking sick too.
You know, Usopp Luffy's good. The loss of the Mary. You know,
the fight over Mary.
The fight over Mary. The Frankie trying to talk sense into Usopp.
Yeah.
Like, look, dude, it's right there.
The raid on Iceberg's house.
It's good, man.
That shit's crazy good.
Okay, let's do
next.
Orange Town.
The introduction of the GOAT, Buggy D. Clown. One of the only men to wound Zoro in the back.
Mm-hmm. And isn't it the only one to damage
Zoro too? Yeah.
In Luffy's hat?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He stabbed right through Luffy's hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The buggy bomb.
Yup.
Buggy bomb.
Richie the Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking up Choo Choo. I was like, bro.
Back to the live action.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks
that they didn't have Richie.
Yeah.
I was like, where's my lion? And then there was this one dude that looked so fucking off-putting and scary, and he had like not razor, but like fangs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that's you.
You know, it's early One Piece fun.
Yeah.
It gets serious in this arc.
I
For
cannot
like
wait.
Split second.
Sorry?
I said it gets serious in Orange Town for like a split second.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty goofy for the most part.
Yeah. And when Luffy's fighting Buggy, yeah. I love that fight. I cannot wait until like near the end of the series where their ultimate matchup shows up on the history of Orange Town.
Yeah.
And then it's just a picture of Luffy kicking Buggy in the nuts.
I think Orange Town's fun, dude. I think it's top of B.
Over Jaya.
I think it's over Jaya.
We do get more done here. Jaya doesn't have... Well, we get information in Jaya.
We do, but information...
But more happens in Orange Town.
Just because we get information doesn't always make it the best.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Orange Town is like quick, fun, early dumb One Piece.
Goofy. We get Zoro bleeding out of the side of his abdomen, carrying a cage.
And that damn dog, bro.
That damn dog.
Damn dog.
And Luffy saving the dog treats.
The damn dog. Next one is Post Ennie's Lobby.
Ooh, okay. We get... Okay, so the live action showed Garp way too early, but it is a good setup, and I cannot wait to see him again in Post Ennie's Lobby arc. It'll be good to see Kobe again as well, and Helmeppo. I want them to do the little clash that they did in the anime. I want them to do that in the live action. That'd be so sick.
Post Ennie's Lobby is kind of a weird one.
It's basically just Ace versus Blackbeard.
Yeah.
And Garp in full dumps.
Yeah, Post Ennie's Lobby is kind of a weird one. I don't...
Oh, and Usopp joins the crew again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we lose rest in peace. If he's still alive. I don't know where he is now, but Soga King.
Oh, he's out there.
Yeah, he's out there somewhere.
Yeah, he's in Sniper Island.
You know, but yeah, we get the return of Usopp.
Lulu la la lu.
I think it shouldn't even be on this list.
Post Ennie's shouldn't be on the list.
No, I don't even think it should be on the list.
Is that why you're giving it an F?
I might give it an F. It's such a weird one from such a big high. It's
literally just exposition.
Yeah.
Okay, Luffy, your daddy's dragon. Okay, cool. What the fuck's a dad?
By the way, here's Ace.
Yeah.
You know, they're setting up like Ace.
Here's Ace. Here's the rest of what's gonna happen.
You know,
basically being set up.
You know,
Blackbeard is apparently this strong.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it in D for now.
Okay.
I think it's D. I feel like it shouldn't even be on this list.
Hey, screw it. If you disagree, because you will, let us know why. And if we didn't already know that reason, we'll probably tell you that we didn't know that reason.
We'll skip this one. This is post Paramount War.
Oh, ASL.
So let's do Reverse Mountain.
Okay, Reverse Mountain is quick, easy. We get introduced to Miss Wednesday, who eventually becomes Vivi.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Nine. That guy's a jackass. We meet Laboon, which I still need a plush of.
That's probably like the best thing about Reverse Mountain.
Yeah,
Laboon.
Laboon. It basically is the whole thing.
Yeah,
Laboon and Crocus. I almost forgot his name.
Which again, you'll come.
I want Danny DeVito to be Crocus in the live action. That would be fucking great because Iñaki and Jacob were both like, "Yeah, we want Danny DeVito," and I'm like, "Bro, get him in fucking Crocus's role."
I agree, but I think it's C, bro. I think it's down there.
I think it is C, but I think it might be. above Amazon Lily, because it sets up the fact that any pirate that enters the Grand Line is the first thing they're gonna see is Luffy's Jolly Roger, because of the promise that he made to Laboon.
Yeah, and again, it's all in hindsight. You don't realize
It's just clout.
You know, you don't realize how important this damn well is until way later.
Yeah.
You know, that's just sad too.
Grokus with his angry ass face. Hey, don't shoot me. Why? Because you might kill me.
Okay, the next one, let's do Romance Dawn.
Romance Dawn. Alright. Alvida, Kobe, Captain Morgan, and Zoro are introduced, as well as our main character, Luffy. Yay. Where would we be without him? Probably somewhere with no joy. I want to give it a D. Just because it's the first arc. We don't know where we're going yet. Everything still is absolutely new.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not. No.
It just, there's so many better arcs.
This is also me coming from where we are now, 2024.
I know,
and
I agree.
And this is literally like chapters 1 through 7 or whatever.
I mean, if we did like all the arcs
in 1997 when it came out,
still be at the bottom, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree. I still think it's better than fucking Post Any's Lobbies, though.
Okay. That is a statement.
I think it's better than Post Any's Lobby. I feel like Post Any's Lobby should not have been its own thing here. We should have been clumped in as just Any's Lobby.
Am I smelling some heat, or are you just burning the kitchen down?
I don't know, man. Next one is Rogue Town.
Ooh, A. Hold on. Where in A do I want to put Log Town?
And why?
Is it above Arlong? I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about Logtown. What happens? We meet Smoker. We meet Tashigi. We see Buggy again, and the now Devil Fruit user, Alvida. She had Dr. Miami work absolute miracles on her, day and night, for at least 28 years. She looks completely different. Nobody would have ever recognized her, and Luffy actually called her a pretty lady, which is rare.
And the introduction and first interaction with Dragon, right?
We don't know who he is yet, but yes.
Yeah,
the first interaction with Dragon, the first the first setup for the idea of what his devil fruit may be, if he even has a devil fruit, because at the moment of this recording, we still don't know what the fuck is up with this fool. I don't want it to be a mythical zone.
To be honest.
But people are like, Logia is boring. No. Logia is fucking...
I mean, Smoker.
Logias are fucking powerful.
Yeah, look at Smoker, bro. Like, he was literally one of the biggest threats for a bit.
He was one of the biggest threats for, like, the first half.
You know, it's
the first half of the pre-time skip.
I think people like downplay Logias now because of, you know, fucking
zones, mythicals.
You know, the idea that exactly,
and hockey.
Hockey being a big one, but I feel like Logias they're still a major threat, bro. At the end of the day,
yeah. I mean, you need to be able to grab them to be able to interact with them. Exactly. You can't grab them. What does the hockey matter?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And if it is wind, how the fuck are you going to grab wind?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, dog. Dragon might be one of the most busted people out there. And that is 50% of me saying... 50% of me is saying that because he is Luffy's dad. And we know in Shonen...
Spoilers.
Daddy is stronger than son until son surpasses daddy.
Now, do you think Dragon looks like Luffy?
No. I also don't think that Dragon is Garp's son. Fuck, that's the theory I should have told you. Damn it.
So, as I was making that anime theory video, that's one I kept on running into.
Yeah.
But that's not...
They don't look alike at all.
They don't look alike.
Garp doesn't look anything like Dragon.
You know, and Luffy looks more like Garp.
Yeah. And in the SBSs, which are like little extra author notes at the end of the volume books. Yeah, like Q&As. Oda does. He does sometimes future versions of good and bad timelines of the characters.
Oh yeah, he does. He does look like Garp.
60-year-old Luffy looks exactly like Garp, and it's uncanny.
And shout out to Croc Mom.
Yo,
Croc Mom.
Yes, Mommy Croc.
So if you put Romance Dawn, where are you putting it?
Romance Dawn.
Sorry, Rotown. My bad. Rotown.
Lockdown. Yeah, because also Luffy was about to die. Yeah, above Arlong. Fuck.
Okay. All right. Next one, let's do Syrup Village.
Syrup Village. That is.
It's Usopp's introduction. I don't.
2 years ago, easy F. Now it's a D.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
I like Kuro now. Honestly, the live action made me like Kuro.
I still don't like him. But
Is it because of the poop on his suit?
No, I didn't even think about that.
The little swirly shits.
Yeah, I know the Shirley shits. No, I just. It's a weird arc. You can tell Oda's trying to find himself. You know, he's still trying to figure things out.
He needed a very simple arc to introduce a god.
Yeah, God Usopp. Yeah.
I still kind of want Usopp to be related to Nolan.
I never thought of that.
I still want it to happen.
What were these theories like 2 weeks ago? Jeez, man.
The Nolan Usopp thing is old, so honestly, I don't remember it. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But also, you kind of came out of nowhere. You're like, "Hey, I got a question for you." Then, like 2 minutes later, you got any anime theories right now? I was like, right now? No. They come and go.
Okay, let's do. What is it? The end of Whiskey Peak. Let's just end the early One Piece stuff.
Oh. Got it. I was like, end of Whiskey Peak is its own thing. No, Whiskey Peak as a whole. Okay, Whiskey Peak at base is a C, but let me see if I can talk myself into a B. We get Zoro versus 100 bounty hunters. We get Zoro versus Luffy. We get Nami drinking everybody absolutely underneath the table, yeah. Zoro included. We get some funny Sanji Usopp moments, mostly when they're asleep.
This is where we find out that Vivi's not a bad guy, right?
This is where we find out that Miss Wednesday is Vivi, and Vivi is doing what she's doing for a just cause.
Yeah.
So she has infiltrated the organization because James Bond villainy is happening. We're gonna take over the world. Let's see, what else do we got? The island itself is pretty cool. It looks like a cactus.
Yeah, it's pretty
until
cool,
you realize every single one of those things are not needles. They're crosses on tombstones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so from far away, it's like you're just coming up to this giant nopal.
I do like the Zoro Luffy interaction.
Yep.
It's very intense.
I like how they just fucking swat away Mr. Five and Miss Valentine.
Yeah, they were really hashing it out.
Yeah.
These guys were fucking pissed.
And then it's honestly Zoro's fault. He didn't even try to explain to them.
Again.
But Luffy's an idiot. Hey, they gave us food. That means they're good people. No.
No, yeah.
They try to rob you.
Yeah.
They try to kill you. They just didn't want you to be awake during it.
So what are you thinking?
Bottom of B.
Okay, I'll do bottom of B. Yeah, why not? Let's do Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark.
I think it's good. I think this is another one that people hated on too much.
It's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's literally Scooby-Doo. Luffy pushes a zombie back into the ground.
I fucking love that.
That shit's so funny, bro.
I like doing the I did that the interactive photo thing when we went to Anime Expo a couple years ago.
Yeah,
that was funny. And then homegirl was in the Wano Trafalgar Law suit because we couldn't find zombie.
You mean the man that's dead?
Well, his hat is
dead.
I don't know.
I like Thriller Bark. I didn't understand the hate. It's weird. It's different.
Okay. The pacing in the middle, that's where it gets me sometimes. That I'll just like my eyes will glaze over and I'll just be like, what?
So,
But beginning and ending are gas.
I think it's good, man. It's creative. It does something different.
It does change a lot.
It does something different. The interaction.
The vibe is so not what you're used to. But coming off of Ennie's Lobby and Water 7, people are like, no, we need to keep this intensity.
What's his stupid ass name? Moria?
Gecko Moria.
Dude, he sucks. I'll give him that. He sucks. I don't like it.
Young Moria could have fucking handled. But he got big and fat.
I think, personally speaking, I think Perona makes this arc a lot of fun.
Yeah. Underrated waifu.
I agree. She's very underrated. I think Perona's one of the top ones.
It could also be because she's one of the pink goth girls.
Yeah.
So
they're called pastel goth girls.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry.
Pastel goth girls.
I need to find more of them.
I think Perona's great. Her interaction with Usopp is probably one of the best fights.
Gambare! She's trying to cheer him up so she can take him down.
I think Usopp as a character is very underrated, and this shows a lot of
personal growth,
and that he can handle himself. He knows what he's doing.
And where did I tell you that my goat Sogeking was? In the heart.
Yeah, it's in the heart, bro.
So he appears to Usopp in a visage, and I said that fucking wrong. But point is, Usopp talks to Sogeking, and that's how he gets through it.
Literally, Usopp was the only person that can take down Perona.
Yeah.
And he does it.
Luffy clapped. Zoro abolished. Everybody else but Usopp would have fucking died.
I like the whole haunted mansion, boat, island, whatever the fuck we were on. That's super cool.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me did want what are they called? And you're not gonna like this. The rotating. Fuck. Like when the staircases move in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Got it.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What's his name? Absalom
never should have been made.
Yeah. I like the way he looks.
He looks cool until you see his hat, and then I was like, okay, you got dressed by your mom.
He's very interesting looking. I and like the whole like wedding thing.
The invisibility fruit is very cool though.
Super cool. Again, I think.
And I like how he's like 600 pounds of animal meat. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? But what he did to Nami and Robin, unforgivable.
Yeah, I agree.
Unacceptable.
I agree. It
should have been me. What? No, Absalom's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then Hogback, Jesus. As soon as I saw, that's the only reason I know Ed's name from 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, because of Hogback? Yeah, I see.
Yeah, because he looks like Hogback.
Fuck, I just lost I was going to say something.
Except Hogback has skinnier legs.
Oh, if this was any other arc, I think Hogback would have been
the main villain. I could see that.
I think he would have been the main villain.
And it really would have been really good for Chopper's character if he had been the main villain for him to fight.
Moria's Devil Fruit's pretty cool. I really
Moria's
like that.
Devil Fruit could be done so well.
It just Moria sucks.
Moria's just stupid, unimaginative.
Yeah, I think he just sucks.
Yeah.
But I think what brings this arc up...
Oars.
Hold on. It's Brooke.
Oh.
I think Brooke brings this arc up.
Why did I not mention my number 4 Straw Hat?
Brooke is a fantastic character.
I fucking love Brooke.
He's got a good backstory.
Yeah. Oh my god. I still cry to this day every time I see it.
The oldest crew member.
Yep.
My guy's been through some shit. He's seen some shit.
And he's got an afro.
He's
He's
comic relief, but he can...
He's a gentleman. He's a savage gentleman.
He keeps himself in a fight. He's got cool abilities.
Emphasis on the savage.
I think Thriller Bark is a solid A.
Where do you want to put it?
I think I want to put it behind Arlong.
Okay. So over Little Garden.
Yeah, I think it's a solid A, bro.
All right, fuck yeah.
Okay,
What do we got
let's do
left?
Marine Ford.
We still got Sabaody.
All right, fuck it. Sabaody it is.
Sabaody. We got Sabaody.
We got the fake straw hats.
No, that's Return to Sabaody. That's post time skip.
Oh my god.
You keep doing this.
I keep on doing it.
We start with Duval and the Flying Fish Pirates.
Oh yeah.
We meet Kami. First of all, we finally see the red line. So we know we are halfway through the world.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how we're going to get through it. And then all of a sudden, Kami comes out of a giant rabbit's mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
Because sea creatures in One Piece are half fish, half animals. There are ostriches, zebras, giraffes. They're fucking crazy. Oda is a madman when he imagines these things. We meet Kami, find out, hey, Fishman Island is 10,000 leagues under the sea, which is very different from Skypiea, which is 10,000 miles above the sea, I believe, or kilometers, I don't remember. So it's a very yin-yang kind of distance from them. But they said you could pass through Fishman Island because the only other way to get over the Grand Line is to go over the Grand Line. And to do that, you need to go through the holy city of Mari Joa, where the celestial dragons fucking live.
Hold on. Did you just spit?
I spit
Bro,
it.
you gotta
air.
respect our elders.
Whoa!
You gotta respect our elders, bro.
You like the planets all of a sudden?
I do. I always have. I'm an astrology guy.
Yeah. Gandhi's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Gandhi's cool, and
there's arcs overall.
I still have to watch Dune 2, but
that's a whole other discussion.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Sabio is really impactful.
Sabaody is fucking crazy impactful. We meet Duval, which is Sanji's unofficial biological, not same-blooded family twin brother.
Yeah.
Which is fucking hilarious. Why are you going after me? You're on the wanted poster. That's not me. It looks like you. Because they took Sanji's photo with the lens on, so they don't know what Sanji looks like, so they just drew him. And then we actually get to Sabaody, which is Six Flags on every steroid you could think of.
It's a cool concept for an island. I like the way it looks.
Yes.
It's very interesting. The bubbles are cool.
Those bubbles traumatize me.
There's a lot of lore to Sabaody. There's a lot,
There's a lot built, yeah. We get the supernova. We get the auction house. Rayleigh.
The bar.
Yeah.
The bar,
Shacky.
Lover. Is that our first introduction to a celestial dragon?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we meet Charlos, Roswald, and I forget the sister's name.
You can also see an art change in Sabaody.
Yes.
You see a big art change in Sabaody.
Yeah. I mean, there's been art changes since Long Ring Longland Water 7. But yeah, we get another update because I believe Sabaody was released around 2009, 2010.
Yeah, you can tell big time with this one. There's an art change.
Yeah, everything's not glossier, but like the colors just pop.
Yeah.
Which I really loved because when we get that punch and it devoid of any color at all, and it's just so impactful. Kami gets captured. Everybody's in a tizzy, trying to look for her. Zoro's lost as per usual.
Oh, Hachi.
Hachi gets fucked up.
Yeah, gets oddly enough a redemption. He
was always the half R guy on Arlong's group.
Yeah,
he had a good heart. He just he couldn't go against his older brothers.
So if you had to play Sabaody, where are you placing it? I think Sabaody is these last three ones are kind of the tough ones.
I'm already talking to myself this way, and I didn't even mention the second half of Sabaody. I think it might replace Impel Down for my S tier.
Where you want to put Impel Down?
Impel Down, I'm gonna put A in front of Skypiea, behind Water 7.
Okay. Saboody's there's a lot that happens in Sabaody.
We get Kuma again, Pacifistas. Like I said already, the Supernovas. For some odd reason, I'm still waiting for something by Oroge.
Yeah, a lot of characters, a lot of lore.
Yeah.
You know, it's setting up for the second half.
And then we find out the Watchers, not Luffy, not any of the other Straw Hats, we find out Ace was beaten by Blackbeard.
Yeah.
So that already puts us on edge.
Yeah. Which obviously, you know, sets up the next few arcs. We Straw Hats die. Basically. Yeah, we lose.
Yeah.
We lose.
And that's crazy. And then that's where we lead to Amazon Lily.
And we forgot to talk about it in Thriller Bark, but
Kuma showing up at Thriller Bark. Yeah, you're right.
And which leads into like the trauma.
Oh my god.
That was Sabaody.
Ursus shock. Oh, you know why I didn't mention it? It's because nothing happened.
There you go. Nothing happened. Yeah. So, okay, Marineford. There's a lot.
Yes.
There's a lot. A lot happens here.
Marineford, it's just war.
Yeah, it's just
the Paramount War, the war of the best. 50 Marine ships, and I don't know how many Vice Admirals, but all 3 of the Admirals are there. And we'd already met 2 of them. Kizaru, we had just met at Sabaody. He was another one. Kizaru, I fucking love. And I don't care what people say right now in the manga. I am so glad he didn't flip. I'm glad he's sticking to his character. Money bags, it is.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get killed by your allegiance, that's you, man. You stood your ground 10 toes, even if you were feeling some kind of way about it.
You know, it's
but his introduction, I love Kizaru's introduction. Standing on a cannonball and blowing up that tree.
You know, there's
and he looks like Adam Sandler.
He does look like Adam Sandler, weirdly enough.
It's really funny. At first, I used to think he looked like Jeff Goldblum, but now I'm seeing a lot more Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's a little more Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's a little more Adam Sandler.
There's a lot that happens in Marineford, man. Like the Luffy's temporary crew.
Yep.
You know,
we come right after Impel Down. We got Jinbei, we got Croc, we got Ivankov, Buggy, Mr. One. Everybody on the ship trying to get over to Marineford.
All the warlords are in attendance.
All the warlords. And this is all to fight one sickly old man and his family. Yeah. Dominic Toretto's final form.
That's a bold statement. It's a very bold statement.
Yeah, you're right. Dominic Toretto doesn't have hair.
It's a very bold. He doesn't have any hair. You know, it's the conclusions of Whitebeard's.
Yes.
As a character.
Yeah. Because we'd have been introduced to him earlier when he met with Shanks, when he tried to tell him to stop Ace from going after Blackbeard, because now we're in the situation that we are in.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Ace.
It's
that almost made me sad. Okay.
Marineford is a lot, man. You know,
Marineford is absolute chaos, and it needs to be.
Yeah, you know, Blackbeard shows up.
We get the introduction of the final admiral, Akainu. Red Dog. You know, that fucker is wild.
What this whole arc is, all these several arcs been alluding to, saving Ace, and doesn't work. You know, fails.
We save Ace and then he throws it away.
Yeah, that's a...
Okay.
You know...
Enough of that. Spoilers.
I think Marineford is what makes watching One Piece worth it.
Yes. And it is what also angers some people about the pacing afterwards. Because we're like, why aren't we still getting Marineford type beats And it's like, well, because that ended one half of the entire story, which was, 4 sagas?
Yeah, it was a lot building up to this, man.
Sagas, those are just accumulation of arcs themselves.
You know, like, there's like little...
Though Water 7... Enies Lobby are like one arc itself, I think.
I agree.
And then Skypiea is also one arc itself, one saga itself, I think they called it. So it actually might not be 4.
But even still, a lot is going into Marineford, and a lot happens in Marineford.
Whitebeard is the absolute GOAT.
I think
his character is fucking crazy.
I don't think it's S tier. I think it is top of the line, like A tier. It's up there.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
I would put it at top of A. Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's top of A. I feel like if you go in, you can say those any arc. You can't go in blind. I feel like Marineford is like the pinnacle of that.
Right.
You really need some background knowledge for this stuff.
Yeah.
You really can't. There's so many
because we get Kobe again, we get Smoker again.
Mm-hmm.
We get Mihawk went in the Warlords, and then Doflamingo.
Yeah, exactly.
That was his whole thing.
His first time using
his
devil fruit.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know what happens. Like, what is he doing? Like, no, the first time we see his devil fruit in action is at that meeting in Mary Joie. Yeah.
Okay, so the last one is post Paramount War. So
ASL, Luffy,
up.
Ace, and Sabo's backstory. So we meet Sabo, who in the anime was voiced by Naruto, so that was fucking great. I loved that. Yeah, it's just these fucking what are they, like tweens?
Not even, dude. They're like 10. Are those tweens? That is tweens.
I thought Ace was like 12 in that shit.
Is that tweens? Yeah, I guess because they're not teens yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tweens, preteens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
So Ace and Sabo have already known each other for a minute. Luffy is dropped off by Garp to a couple of mountain bandits and be like, "Hey, man, I'm not taking you to jail, so take care of my grandson." And then it turns out, yeah, we're already taking care of Ace. What the fuck?
You know, it's not slow. It's just... It
doesn't mind taking its time.
Yeah, which is okay, because Marineford was a lot to take in.
And honestly, I've heard people say that they wish they'd gotten the backstory before the war.
That's literally what I was going to say next.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of like that it's afterwards, because it keeps me in the pain. That for sure was
a big creative choice.
It keeps me in the pain. It makes me want to hurt.
And any other manga or anime would have done the backstory first and then done Marineford.
Yep.
It's a big creative choice that he made.
Yeah.
And I think it pays off. But I can see why people would want that first.
Yeah.
You know, it does make Ace's loss hurt more.
Yes.
It sucks. This Ace had so much potential to him, and he fucked up and wasted it.
Yeah.
It sucks that ultimately what happened to Ace. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's D. I don't think it's C.
No.
I think it's like bottom of B.
Bottom of B?
Yeah, I don't
know. I would have put it over Baratier, maybe.
You put it over Baratier?
Yeah, okay. Like middle of B.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Yeah, because we also get Dragon. We get the interaction with that Celestial Dragon. Mm-hmm. We get Sabo's parents. Fucking trash.
Yeah, that was rough too.
Yeah.
You know.
And then one of the best moms in One Piece. And we get her kicking Garp's ass.
Yeah.
Rightfully, justfully so.
Mm-hmm.
And it all ends with Luffy shouting to straight heaven, "Where is Ace?"
Yeah, you know, I think for me, I'm not one of the that ends up happening. The other reason why this backstory is like prevalent is fucking Sabo.
Yeah.
Right. And what Sabo ends up getting.
And it's like, oh shit. Oda said, no, maybe I need to do something about this.
You know, it kind of sucks. It sucks that Ace never got to do the things that he wanted to do.
I don't like that the way that we see Ace now is not seeing him as strong as he is or was, because he had conquerors for a bit. But obviously he never trained it, didn't get stronger, didn't want to.
Ace was just naturally gifted.
Yes.
He was naturally gifted. He was, and him getting a devil fruit just made him better.
And then him falling under Whitebeard, while in my opinion did not make him weaker, it didn't make him stronger.
No, he rose up the ranks, but he shouldn't have got the title he got. I feel like
the second commander?
I feel like...
I think that was pretty accurate.
No, not... Yeah, it's accurate strength-wise, but, like, maturity...
Well, once you find out who the last second commander was, it might make sense, the maturity thing. I don't know.
No, I feel like Ace should not...
Because he was kind of a goof, too.
Yeah, but Whitebeard fucked up by doing that. There was way too much responsibility on such a young kid.
Yes, that part I'll totally agree on.
It's a big ass crew, bro. They literally control islands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and then what happens? Somebody finds a devil fruit that Blackbeard wanted. Blackbeard kills him because the rule on Whitebeard's ship was if you find a devil fruit, you get to keep it. Though, why didn't he just ask him? He'd be like, hey, Thatch, my boy, you cooking up some good foods? Yeah, you don't really want that devil fruit, do you? There's a 50-50 chance he could have, like, just asked for it.
It's, again, all in hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why he sets up characters the way he does, but...
He just went, ha ha ha, stabby stabby.
I'm very conflicted on Teach as a character.
Okay. I think either Blackbeard or Sakazuki are going to have one of the best backstories in all of One Piece.
Probably, dude.
Probably not both. One of them is easily going to be one of the best in One Piece.
I feel like it's going to be Blackbeard ultimately.
I almost want it to be Sakazuki, though. Not to redeem him, not to do anything, not even to make me understand him as a character. Okay, but it will make me understand him because that's how great Oda is. I just want more from either one of these two characters.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay, man, that was the last one.
Whoa.
Do you have any Fs? You want to readjust the list? So
honestly, no.
No, I don't think I have any Fs either.
Damn, just an empty space.
Yeah, F. I don't think One Piece has garbage arcs. No. There's some not great arcs.
There's arcs that you get the intention for later, and there's arcs that Oda is like just laughing in your face in.
There's I don't think there's truly a bad, like, garbage arc.
The standard for One Piece is not even near close to being bad.
I agree. I don't think there's an F, but there are some borderline ones. There's some that
there are moments in arcs, and that's why they drop.
Like again, Post Sentence Lobbies. It's. I feel like, again, it shouldn't even be on this list. It should not have. But it is what it is.
It is what, like 6 chapters in the manga,
like
I want to say.
It's like nothing.
Yeah, dude. It's not even a full volume, I think.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But that's been our ranking of pre-time skip One Piece arcs. Let us know what you think. I'll throw up a screenshot of what we ranked on the screen. If not, check it out on Instagram when this video goes live.
Yep.
Let us know what you think. Do you agree with us? Or TikTok. Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? I had some hot takes.
Tell us why.
Tell us why. I totally confused Najiko and Bellamere for a second, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and I know I didn't mention some things, mostly because I don't remember them all the time.
Yeah,
until
I
afterwards.
totally forgot about Nothing Happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that too. But again, I still think
It kind of works the way.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Remembered about it.
Yeah, I still think Thriller Bark is way better than people made it to believe.
Absolutely, we didn't even mention Ryuma.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing too. Yeah,
that's crazy. How much quicker do you think Zoro would have been in Ryuma if he had all three swords?
How much quicker?
Because he was fighting two sword styles, so it's not his peak.
I guess we'll never know, right?
No, we won't.
All right, this has been episode 5 of Rest and Weave.
Now we rest and weave.
Laters.
Bye.